What's up, everybody? Welcome back to Locked Up 365. If you're new to my channel and you like jail related content, go ahead, hit that subscribe button, turn on the notification bell so you can be notified as soon as a video touches down. Today we're going to be talking about the worst case you can have being in jail or prison. I'm sure most people know the worst case that you can have in jail or prison is being a child molester or a rapist. Anything to do with any kind of sexual charges, it's not good. Like when you walk through them doors being labeled that, you're basically smoked. You might not get smoked that day. It might be 10 years down the line, but eventually it's going to happen. Somebody's going to reach out and touch you because of what you did. Now, this is what usually happens when they come in with those type of charges. The jail will usually put them in like the hole, or like a protective custody. Or they'll put them in a dorm. If they have a lot of them, they'll put them in like their own dorm or pod by themselves. So like you'll have like a whole dorm or pod that's full of rapists and chomos and everything else. They have to do that because they're not safe in general population. You go and put a chomo in general population, eventually everybody's going to find out. Being in jail, people find stuff out. They have their people looking, or they might have seen somebody on the news, like they're going to get smoked if they go to GP. But once they get final sentenced, they get shipped off to prison. Now, being in prison is a different ball game because they will usually put you in general population unless you want to go to PC, and that's where you'll do the remainder of your time. But if they put you in general population with those kind of charges, you're going to end up in medical probably a lot, or you're going to end up in the morgue. And what a lot of times what they'll do is like if somebody's a child molester, they will end up like they'll take a razor blade and they will slice your face to mark you. So even if you get transferred to another jail, another wing, everybody there knows that you have a sex charge because you got that big cut on your face. If they go for the face, they might just go right for the neck because people don't play with that type of charge. And especially when you're dealing with people that have life sentences and stuff like that. Alright, so saying that, I'm going to tell you a story that just happened a few months ago in California. A man by the name of Jonathan Watson was convicted of murder in 2009. He was serving a life sentence. He was a level 3 when he got locked up because of his charge. So from 2009 all the way to January 2021, he had been doing good. Everything that he was supposed to do, he got his level dropped all the way down to a level 1. So since he was a level 1, he ended up going to a substance abuse treatment facility in California. Now, while he was there, he said that he called this guy child molester number 1. He would watch PBS Kids all day long in front of all the other inmates. Now, he took it as a taunt. He said that he thought that the child molester was taunting him. So he went, got a cane, and beat the guy to death. So he was going to go and tell the guards what he just did. He was going to go tell them, I just killed this guy. On his way, he seen a known child trafficker. And so he said, his own words, he said, I'm going to do the world a favor. He went and killed that guy too for being a child trafficker before he went and told the guards that he just killed 2 child molesters. And that's what he called them. He called them child molester 1, child molester 2. This is just what happens in prison. Eventually, somebody's going to get you. Like, that's just how it is. If you have them type of charges, somebody's going to end up getting you. Even though, like, when they were in prison, they were in PC, whatever, they were fine. They couldn't be touched. But they went to a level 1, that stuff follows you. You know, people will find out, or they'll remember stuff, or they'll know somebody that knows somebody. That's just how prison is. That's how jail is. Everybody finds stuff out. It's like working at like a small company with like 30 people. When something happens, everybody knows about it. Now, I try to stay neutral on everything because I do know a guy that went to high school with me. He was 17, a senior. The girl he was dating was a freshman, and this happens all the time. They were together for like a year or so and ended up getting her pregnant. By this time, she was 15 and a half or something, and he was 18. Her parents found out that she was pregnant, which they knew him. They seen him. He'd been over their house a million times. He broke up with her once they found out she was pregnant, and it pissed her parents off, so they went and filed charges on him. So he has to register for the rest of his life as a child molester. And they're still together to this day. That's how crazy it is. They're still together. He actually went, like in the last couple years, he went to go put his kids in school. Their kids, him and this girl that he got these charges for, he went to go put their child in school, and they arrested him for walking on a school property. Certain situations like that, I understand. But I'm saying that if you did this charge, they have evidence that you did it 100%, then you belong in GP. They should throw you to the wolves and let whatever happen to you, because you don't mess with children. You just don't. That's all I got on this video. If y'all want to follow me on Instagram, Facebook, or if you would like to donate to Locked Up 365, I'm going to leave the links in the description below. Thanks for watching Locked Up 365.